right, so I don't need to waste time hyping you guys up. You know the deal. Bitcoin broke all-time high and is making support on previous resistance. When resistance turns into support, things get out of hand. I think altcoin season is right around the corner, so I'm going to be aggressively attacking altcoins on this YouTube channel. And today we're going to be talking about Harmony One. Okay, I'm going to be making a price prediction. This is in a confirmed thesis of layer ones getting a lot of liquidity from the market, so it could potentially do really, really well. Pay attention. My coaches have been talking about Harmony One for a long time, so it's about time I actually make this video. Keep watching. What's going on, everybody? Alex back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about Harmony One, and I'm going to be making a price prediction in the classic style of all of my videos. Okay, I'm going to go into extreme detail why I have personally invested in this coin myself and why my coaches have been raving about Harmony One. Also, at the end of the video, one of my coaches are actually going to go into extreme detail on how to bridge from Ethereum to the Harmony One mainnet so you can get access to their cheap fees and very fast transactions and actually use the product itself. If you appreciate this content, can you do us both a favor? Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share it with a friend. I talk about cryptocurrency entrepreneurship. I try to keep things down to earth, and I back up everything I say with as much evidence as possible, okay? Also, I got a pro tip. Guys, altcoin season's around the corner. You know, timing is everything, especially in a trading market. Turn on post notification bell to get the content as quick as you possibly can. So if we come over here, we look at Bitcoin's price, you see Bitcoin versus Tether. We broke all-time high. Then we had this little red day, and we kind of made support. I mean, this is not like amazing support, but it's support, you know, and we feel like, you know, the coaches in the course and myself, that we are definitely at least going to 100K Bitcoin. Some people were saying 130K. Some people are saying 170K. Now, it's not that big of a deal for me because I don't have that much Bitcoin, but it's an indicator. And I say this every single video. I want you guys to really understand this, and I want to beat it in your head, as well as the new people that are getting into cryptocurrency. Bitcoin is used as an indicator. It moves the market. The market moves with Bitcoin. So although we're talking about Harmony One, you know, it's really important to make sure that Bitcoin can, you know, make some space for Harmony One, right? And, you know, some of the liquidity that comes from Bitcoin needs to trickle down into some of the other altcoins. Now, you know, we've been in a confirmed thesis with layer ones. Layer ones have been getting the most amount of liquidity out of any other ecosystem on the market, which brings me to my next point. Harmony One is a layer one. And if this is like your first crypto video or you don't know anything about cryptocurrency, just understand it's very simple. The way I break down smart contract platforms, aka layer ones, is very simple. So I want you to think about, you know, Apple and the operating system, right? You have, you know, operating system on your phone, and there's these little apps you can download. You can download the Coinbase app. You can download any app you want, right? Those apps are very similar to decentralized applications on layer one network. So very simply put, the layer one is the operating system, and then the apps on the operating system are the decentralized applications. So Harmony One is basically making an ecosystem of, you know, DeFi apps, decentralized finance apps. They're making an NFT ecosystem. They're creating all different types of decentralized autonomous organizations. Basically, they are the operating system, and they allow apps to be scalable, right? And that's their unique sales proposition. In fact, they're fast, cheap, and scalable, okay? And they're using kind of the sharding system Ethereum's using. But let's go a little bit more into the actual product itself. As you can see here, you know, the market cap is $3.2 billion. I do think it can get to $7 or $8, you know, billion, maybe top 30 cryptocurrency. And of course, my goal is to explain all the reasonings. Now, this is one of the biggest reasonings right here. Very simply put, you guys know how I trade. When I'm looking at the top 100 altcoins by market cap size, my goal is to find something with good liquidity. I want to buy things. And of course, nothing in this video is financial advice, just to be clear, but I want to buy things that have good liquidity. So when I get in, there's not that much slippage, and I can put large amounts of capital into these coins, right? And there's good liquidity pools, right? And then when I get out, it's really liquid and I don't have issues, you know, buying a meme coin and not being able to exit, right? So, and this is a big thing for, I will say, every big investor in cryptocurrency, every single one of them. You have to understand that they're not getting into a coin with bad liquidity, right? They're not going to get into a coin because they're not going to be able to get in without, you know, destroying the market, especially when you're dealing with like millions of dollars, and they're not going to be able to get out without destroying the market. So as you can see here, again, they are on pretty much every major big exchange, and this is one of the biggest reasons why I invest in some of these coins. I'm looking for something really undervalued, but it's big enough for me to put large amounts of money in, okay? So it's not like super risky, it's relatively safe. So pay attention to that, okay? If we come over here, Harmony One's doing the, layer one ecosystem thing. Very simple, scaling cross-chain Ethereum applications. Now, I do, research cryptocurrency a lot, but excuse me, I'm not an encyclopedia. I don't know everything. I don't have an oracle ball to predict everything. But what I do know is they've actually made a cross-chain bridge from Polygon, which is a layer two, and I'm not going to get into that. They bridge from Polygon to the layer one Harmony. I don't think I've ever seen that before. And like I said, there might be other apps that have done this, but from my experience, I've usually only seen them scale from layer one to layer one. So I thought that was really interesting. You could do that on any swap. And of course, again, like I told you guys towards the end of the video, my coach is going to break down in extreme detail a whole tutorial on how to get on the Harmony One smart contract platform. So pay attention to that. And of course, right before I do that tutorial thing, I'm going to give you guys a price prediction, which is why you guys are here. So cross-chain interoperability is pretty much a guarantee for any blockchain at this point. And if we scroll down, they have the same features of Ethereum with slashing. They have on-chain slashing as a proof of stake validator. Okay. You see that they have a lot of liquidity, 700 million staked with 109 open pools. And they're very fast, right? 2 seconds per block. They have 1,000 validators. It's not like Ethereum. Ethereum's supposed to be bigger, guys. Just understand that Ethereum, is the first smart contract platform. So of course they're a little bit more decentralized. But you can see that they're getting there too. They have 4 shards. So if one shard is really congested, you can move to another shard. Fast consensus with instant finality. We have an effective proof of stake token economics. It's secure random state sharding. So a couple of other features, as you can see here, it's fully scalable. Unlike Zilliqa, as you can see here, they actually scale the whole entire thing. So Harmony shards not only the network communication and transactions like Zilliqa, but also shards the blockchain state. This makes Harmony a fully scalable blockchain. Also, it has secure sharding, efficient, fast consensus, adaptive threshold proof of stake, meaning the network increases or decreases depending on the actual throughput of the net, like how many people are transacting, right? We have a scalable networking infrastructure and consistent cross shard transactions. So they're just attacking the trilemma. That's, crazy verbiage for, they have their own signature, solution to the trilemma that we always talk about. So again, effective layer one, currently working, a lot of liquidity. They have an ecosystem happening. And of course, they have the incentive program. So as you can see here, they're giving away 300 million plus on bounties, grants, and DAOs. They're going to be moving pretty aggressively. And in the next 4 years, they plan on giving away $380 million. You guys know from my Phantom call, that was a big thing. So they have that happening. They're giving away a lot, to DAOs. They're giving away the most to decentralized autonomous organization. It's because they want these organizations being built on the blockchain. They're giving away 30 million to bounties to increase the security. They're giving 10 partners 30 million. So in general, they're growing this out pretty big. They want developers. They're getting developers by incentivizing them. And we know that, every layer one needs something like this. And they have their own version. That's good. So if we look at the community, you can see they're pretty big. They have 264,000 followers. I think there should be probably more, but that's a pretty big community. If we go over to their actual Reddit, they have 40,000, Harmonauts, 40,000 members on Reddit. That's pretty big. And they're partnering with a lot of different people. Now, these are just kind of like partners in Handshake and Embrace, people that say they're going to do it. But if you look through this list and you can go look, look for it yourself, it's open.harmony.one/partners in Handshake Embrace. You can see the URL at the top. You can see that they're integrating themselves in a lot of different ways. They're integrating themselves in Argon. They're moving into NFT for Metaverse. There's some big names in here. YGG, that's pretty crazy. These are all, again, like I said, not official partnerships, but you could just see the ecosystem flourishing. You could just see things happening. Like they're having events taking place and stuff like that. So just pay attention to what's going on. They definitely have the adoption. It's probably going to happen relatively soon. Now, if we look over here, you can see they actually have a whole ecosystem. They just recently dropped meme coin called Smudge Doge. That's gone up 770%, but it's not as big as the other ones, but they have tokens. And as you can see, they're being built. Viper is a decentralized, exchange on Harmony One. I talked about it before a while ago. And yeah, they're growing. They're growing. They're not as big as Phantom and some other ones, but they're growing. You can clearly see, and there's a lot of big, applications kind of just morphing over into Harmony One. So that's a good thing. And as you can see here, there's a roadmap on adoption, and you can see a lot more things being built, like cross-chain APIs, cross-chain NFTs. You can see here live on testnet They started the Bitcoin bridge, so they're going to be able to, bridge Bitcoin over to Harmony One. In general, they have a lot of launch, dates coming up. So I wanted to kind of show you guys that. If we look at the team briefly, the creator basically has ridiculous amount of blockchain experience. He has a PhD, and he's been worked for Apple, Google Maps. I mean, his experience is outstanding, to be completely honest with you. And that kind of sets the tone for his whole team. His whole team is pretty good. You can look into it more for yourself. But like I said, he was a senior engineer at Google. This is pretty big. Like, he has a PhD in cryptographic protocol. Okay. There's no better experience that you can ever get than working for Apple, working for Google as a senior engineer, and having, like I said, a PhD in cryptographic protocol. So it's pretty extensive. That's pretty good. All right. So if we look at price prediction, I'm going to just jump into it very briefly. You guys know the deal. If you've never seen one of my price prediction videos, you might get a little bit lost, but I want to break it down like a baby. So it's very simple. The total market capitalization right now, as you can see, is $3 trillion. Okay. $3 trillion. A lot of people predict that the total market cap should be around 10 trillion by the end of this cycle. And the reason why they get this number is because the market cap of gold is 10 trillion. So, people generally believe, okay, the market could probably triple. Now, if you look at the market cap of Bitcoin, it's 1.2 trillion. So most of the money goes into Bitcoin, but the smaller market cap coins typically do bigger multiples. So if we scroll down and we look at Harmony One, you could see that it's number 63 by market cap size. We can see that it's $3.2 billion market cap. So all we have to do is scroll up a little bit. Look at Phantom, right? Phantom's right now $7 billion market cap. So if we can get to, Phantom's level, maybe a little bit higher, maybe we could see an $8 billion market cap for Harmony One, and it's currently sitting at 3.2 billion. So that's about a 2.5, 3x. Again, none of this price prediction stuff is going to be on the ball. It's impossible for me to call an exact price prediction. The only thing we could do is see the growth potential behind the coins and move accordingly. So again, like I said, it's at 3.2 billion, or as you can see here, 3.2 billion. And I think it probably can get to 7, 8 billion. I think it could be a top 30, top 40, cryptocurrency for sure. And the whole market's going to triple. So do the math, right? The whole market's going to triple, maybe quadruple. And then this is going to increase by maybe triple by just getting to the top 30 spot on CoinMarketCap. So maybe a 7x, right? So right now, Harmony One is currently sitting at 30 cents per coin. So multiply that by 7. That's going to be roughly $2 and some odd cents. Again, I'm not going to sit here and break down the actual numbers because there is no actual numbers. We're kind of just doing some, spitball math on the back of a napkin, right? So again, I think maybe Harmony One's potential is anywhere from a 5 to 10x. I think realistically a 7x. And this is a very conservative prediction that a lot of people have already made about the $10 trillion market cap of all crypto. And, their incentive program should get this layer one at least to a top 30, top 40 cryptocurrency. So I think it's, a smart decision for me to invest. Now, I invested a small amount. Make sure you guys have risk management. Of course, it's not financial advice. Okay. Now, for the remainder of the video, we're going to show you how to, actually get from the Ethereum mainnet over to the Harmony One mainnet. My coach is going to walk you through step by step, and then we'll conclude the video. All right, here's Matt.
Hey everybody, I'll do a quick tutorial on Harmony Bridge with Ethereum, as well as it's very easy to do with Binance. It's the exact same process. But you will have to have MetaMask or the One Wallet installed as Chrome extensions. From there, being MetaMask does not natively come with the Harmony network, you will have to go to chainless.org, connect your wallet, simply search Harmony, and connect Harmony mainnet shard 0. It's the very first one, ends in a 0. Hit add to MetaMask, it will automatically do it. In this case, I already have it, so it'll ask me simply to switch networks. Then simply, you can come to bridge.harmony.1 and select which thing you are doing. If you are doing from Binance Smart Chain, simply select Binance Smart Chain. From the Harmony mainnet, obviously MetaMask uses the same address for everything, so this is pretty universal. You can simply copy that. So we'll be Binance MetaMask. It's already connected. Then you can select what you are sending. If you are sending BP or BNB, simply add your amount here. It'll automatically convert it. You put your receiving address here. If you're using a Harmony wallet. Once you unlock it, you can get your one receive address from here as well, and it will send it automatically to this wallet instead of your MetaMask. You can do the custom BEP20s, and then there are the HRC tokens, which are Harmony specific when you're bridging the other direction, which would be specifically from here. These two buttons are how you decide what direction you were going. If you were going from Binance Smart Chain to 1, you would select this one. If you're going from 1 back to Binance Smart Chain, you would simply select this one. That's all they do. They simply select what direction it goes. For Ethereum, exact same thing. I'm going from Ethereum to 1 or from 1 through Ethereum. If you're doing custom tokens, altcoins, as long as they have a Harmony address, which you can find by simply going to CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap, and you can bring up the Harmony shard. If it exists, we'll have their address. Simply copy and paste here. Or you can scroll down the list, which is a large number of tokens that are already on this list that have pools on Harmony. So if you don't see it, you can get the token address. If they don't have a Harmony native token, then obviously you cannot bridge it. Do not bridge it unless you know for sure. Select your amount. In this case, it would be paste in your address. And simply use my address. You can hit the use my address if you already are going directly to your same wallet. For example, with MetaMask, this works perfectly. So just like this. Oops. I would want this one selected. There we go. You can hit use my address. It will automatically send it to your wallet, and the bridging, it would automatically be deposited to Harmony instead of the Ethereum. As for staking, it's very simple. You go to staking.harmony.one. They have a full validator list. You will see most of these sit at roughly 10 to 11%. That is the standard staking rate currently. The ones that are higher will depreciate over time until they reach the standard. This is an incentive to help get their pools filled up. For staking specifically, you do need a Harmony 1 extension wallet. It will not work with MetaMask, in which case, to get the Harmony wallet for Brave, it doesn't come up in the search results. If you just go to the extensions and try to find it, you need to go to the staking Harmony 1, go to portfolio, sign in, use an existing address, and then you can use Harmony 1 wallet, in which case this instead will have a link to get Harmony wallet, and which will take you to the extension page. Once you have it, you can sign in, and then you will be able to use your address here. It will do the staking. It's immediate to put it in, immediate to pull it out. There's no waiting. To note, to go the other direction, if you were going from 1 to here, you would be using this connection here, and you would want the Harmony mainnet selected. In which case then, you can either go from MetaMask or the one wallet, in which case you create your account, do such here. And that will allow you to go from Harmony back to Ethereum or Harmony back to Binance.
All right, there you go. That was Matt. He taught you guys how to, get from Ethereum to Harmony to use their smart applications. That's it for this video. If you like the quality of his content, hit like. If you don't, leave some constructive criticism. Subscribe for more video updates. And like I always say, if you don't get with it, you will get left behind. Thanks for watching this, guys. Catch you in the next one.